Hello everyone, I am Shekhar sir from Empower Tutorials. Today we will see the introduction about the topic matrix. Matrix is nothing but a figure or image in which you are having the numbers in brackets. So you take any bracket and if you write the numbers 2 and 1 and you can take this called as a matrix A. Generally matrices are denoted by capital letters or capital alphabets in English. Now if you take this figure, you can see here you are having 2 and 1 and this is horizontal manner it is written. You can say this matrix is having only one row. While if you see vertically, you will understand that you are having definitely how many columns? You can say you are having 2 columns. And therefore the order of the matrix you can say as number of rows into number of columns. So a matrix is any image or pattern in which a bracket you are keeping the numbers. If you are having in a horizontal manner, that horizontal manner we define as a row. If you see vertical manner, we can see that this is number of columns. Now if I take here like this, suppose matrix A is having 2, 3, minus 1, 4, 0, 6. Then this is, you can see that how many rows are here now? Definitely there are 2 rows. Now how many columns you are having here? Definitely you are having 3 columns. So the order of the matrix is nothing but number of rows into number of columns, that is 2 by 3. And this is a matrix A which is having 2 rows and 3 columns. Now you understand what is meant by exactly the pattern or image which is called as a matrix. Now there are types of matrices that we will see today. Types of matrices. You can have matrix A which is equal to having only rows. Only row. Then this is called as a row matrix. You may have another type of matrix which is having single column. So number of rows are here 3, column is 1. Here number of row is 1, column is 3. Here it is 3 by 1. You may have number of rows and number of columns different, keeping in the bracket, still it is called as a matrix of order, different orders. The number of rows, whatever you are having, and number of columns, whatever you are having. When you are having, this is first type, row matrix. This is second type, that is column matrix. Third type, where you are having number of rows is equal to number of columns. So I am having, suppose, 2 rows and 2 columns. The order of the matrix that you can say as number of rows by number of columns, 2 by 2, that is your square matrix. Then here this is called as a square matrix. Now of order, definitely 2. Square matrix of order, you can say 2. You may have higher orders, that is square matrix that we will see of order 3. So when you say it is order 3, definitely you are having number of rows 3, number of columns that is equal to number of rows, so 3 by 3, and number of elements, whatever numbers inside the matrix, that is called as element, which is definitely 9. This is called as square matrix. Next matrix in which you are having, suppose you take A, B, C, D, E, F. These elements A, E, I are called as diagonal elements. Remaining B, C, D, F, G, H are called as non-diagonal elements. Means what? You are having the first element In the first row, first column, you can say A11. Second element, which is in the first row, second column, you can name the element as first row, second column as 1, 2. Third element, first row, third column, you can say 1, 3. This element you can say third row and third column, that is 3, 3. Like that, you can name the points or name the order for the elements. Now, when diagonal elements are same, while all remaining non-diagonal elements are 0, then this matrix is called as diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix, in which you are having definitely the diagonal elements are equal, all remaining non-diagonal elements are 0. When you are having diagonal elements, that is 1, then this type of matrix is called as identity matrix. Identity matrix. It is also called as unit matrix. It is also called as unit matrix. So we are seeing here the types of matrices. The first one is row matrix having only single row. Second, column matrix in which you are having only one column, that is column matrix. Third, you have seen the definitely number of rows is equal to number of columns, that is square matrix. Then when the diagonal elements are same, non-diagonal elements are 0, that is called as, you can say, diagonal matrix. The fifth one that you have seen that the diagonal elements is 1 while remaining non-diagonal elements are 0, which is called as unit matrix. Now we will see the operations on matrices. Basic operations that we will see, that is only for today, addition and subtraction, and then we will go for the further in next session. Now, addition of matrices. The basic element, the basic condition for addition of matrices or subtraction of matrices. Subtraction of matrices. In both operations, if you take a matrix A and that you are adding with the plus B or subtracting it from the first to second, what you are having, the order of the A and B, that must be same. That must be same. Okay, we will take one by one, that is better. Suppose order of this is supposed to be 2 by 2. These are the elements A, B, C, D, and these are the elements here E, F, G, H. Then the resultant of A plus B is definitely nothing but this is the element 1, 1. This is the element 1, 1. So your 1, 1 is what? First row or first column. This is first row, first column. I will say here A plus E. Simply. Then I can say B plus F. Then I will see C plus G, then D plus H. And this is the same order of 2 by 2. This is all 2 by 2. Not necessarily it should be square matrix. You can have any matrix, but the condition is that order of A must be equal to order of B. Then corresponding elements just you have to add. You will get A plus B. Similarly, you can now judge or imagine about what happens to the subtraction. If it is A minus B, so change here accordingly, this will be minus, and accordingly we will change here A minus E, B minus F, C minus G, D minus H. Like this. So these are the basic operations that we learned about the matrix. Next session we will see the multiplication of matrix. There is no idea, there is no concept of division of matrices as such. So we are having only 3 operations: addition of matrices, subtraction of matrices, and multiplication of matrices. So multiplication that we will see in next session. Here I am requesting you to share, subscribe and like our YouTube channel. Thank you very much.